The sacral chakra is positioned between navel and the base of the spine. Usually we say 4 to 5 fingers below the navel. And this is, so the sacral chakra has a front and back, which means there is a funnel that opens towards the front and there's a funnel that opens towards the back. Now each one of them has a different function, which we are not going into too much of details during this session. But the sacral chakra, because now we have two parts, front and back, it is also signifying that this is the start of duality. Sacral chakra in the body is taking care of the reproductive system and the intestines, the partially kidneys and bladder. And when we talk about reproductive system, obviously we have male and female. So the duality and the understanding of duality and honoring duality starts from the sacral chakra. Now if we have duality, we also need to have the power of choice. So the power of choice and wanting to be an individual starts in the sacral chakra. The base chakra usually becomes functional, and it is formed between the age 0 to 7, and the sacral chakra starts becoming in full function, and it's formed between 7 to 14. Now 7 to 14 is the time where the child or the individual is trying to understand that it's different from others. It realizes, it has a sense of, I'm a boy or I'm a girl. Usually boys want to play with, toys which are like guns or cars, or they want to become a policeman, and the girls will start playing with dolls, which was not before till the age of 7. Because this chakra is forming and the sense of duality and individuality is coming into the presence of the individual, then there are differentiations. Boys will start liking colors like blue, green, and want to be with boys and associated with them, and girls will start to enjoy colors like pink or lighter colors. The sacral chakra is also responsible for our synchronicity with life. All the hormonal glands, the glands that have major hormones that identifies us as a woman or a man, and also give us the power of being a woman or man. It is because of the ovaries and our organs and the sexual organs that we have that we can recreate and procreate, right? So there is a power within each of us, and through the sacral chakra we start learning about it, we start associating with it, we start knowing that there is something unique about me. The truth of this chakra is honoring each other. So this is a chakra of relationships, this is a chakra of pain and pleasure, this is a chakra of suffering and bliss, and this is a chakra of choices, this is a chakra of yin and yang and duality. The color of this chakra is orange, and anyone who wears more of orange or has the need or liking for the color orange, it means innately the body or the mind is trying to heal something in this area. So majorly it would be relationships. Now the reproductive system and procreation happens through the sacral chakra, but the pleasure of intimacy is governed by the base chakra, because that is where the base chakra is responsible for all the pleasure and luxury. And when pleasure and pain come together, that is where the sacral chakra has started to work. The element of sacral chakra is water, people who would like to be around water bodies or enjoy swimming, these are the people who are more in communion with their sacral chakra and making use of it. This chakra is also governs our relationships, how how much we honor a relationship. Now, if we are people who, there are a lot of people who say, I've done a lot in my relationship, I've given 1000%, but nothing is working. It is because the person is not honoring the environment, or is not honoring him or herself in the environment. So it also indicates to me as a therapist that something in the sacral chakra is not right. And as I go into minor chakras, so each chakra also governs certain minor chakras. Minor chakras are where those meridians, as I mentioned earlier, they intersect with each other, and the energy sparks happens there, and the energy circulation happens there. So there are also minor chakras being governed by each major chakra, which helps circulation of energy. So if someone with a relationship problem comes to me, then I would be going after finding what went wrong in the sacral chakra, because that's usually where the problem is. And of course, no chakra can work independently. All our chakras work in communion and correlation with each other. They cooperate with each other, because this is how the entire existence works. It is about unity, it is about communion, it is about being interlinked and interconnected. We all are interlinked and interconnected. The entire universe is interlinked and interconnected. So are our chakras. For an example, if I want to give you an example of a very, very common issue, especially in India, which is caused by a problem in sacral chakra, is that a lot of women who have problem with menstruation or childbirth, or a lot of women who have painful periods. This is because something is not in sync in their universe. And when we go deeper, usually the case is such that the child was not wanted, or the girl child was not wanted. So this is where the environment is not honoring the gender of the child. So obviously the honor of a relationship has been at a stake, and just the honor of any relationship, when it is being dishonored, or when it is being compromised, then the sacral chakra gets affected. They, as I said, the ovaries, all the glands related to reproductive system, the colon and the intestines are governed by the sacral chakra. So anyone with issues and diseases in this area and with this body parts will always indicate that there are energy blocks at some level, and the need is to pay attention and find out where is the disharmony, where the person is feeling dishonored, where the person feels that the tribe has disowned it or abandoned it. One of the ways that we can work with the sacral chakra is that we understand the relationships around a person. Now, when I talk about honoring a relationship, if I am not being honored in a relationship, it is for two reasons. Either I am not honoring myself, or I don't honor other relationships. Now, at a conscious level, we all want to do all the good things, because the society has told us this is how you need to be, this is what you need to do, and there are certain rules and certain guidelines that we all follow in order to be that good child or that good person. But what is going on at a subconscious level, we do not know. And this is where the knowledge of chakras will help you understand, okay, at the conscious level I am very respectful to everyone. At the conscious level I have no problem with my gender. At the conscious level I am absolutely doing whatever the society tells me to do. So then why is it that my relationships are not working? Why is it that I earn money but I cannot have the joy of using my money? Why is it that money does not stay with me? Why is it that I can't thrive in life despite all the efforts I am putting in? It is because at the subconscious level there are blocks, and these blocks are at chakra levels, and if we understand the chakras, we can actually remove them.